So, someone walking by. You probably don't even really care about all of this. You're here for the plant tour. Hi guys! I filmed an updated plant tour a couple of weeks ago actually, and I didn't film an intro. So here I am filming yet another intro with no makeup and week-old hair. You know, quarantine life, I don't really know what to say. I keep thinking that I'm just gonna like put on makeup to film videos, but it never happens. So here I am. My last plant tour was in July prior to the move, and it's now November. I've bought a few new plants. A few have come into my home and died before I could even film the video. My euphorbia ghost. It just kind of is what it is. I'm gonna roll with it and hope that as many plants survive winter as they possibly can. One of the spaces that I moved around was my living room. You probably won't be able to tell from the video, but you can see behind me. I don't know if everything is in its forever home yet, and I have a few things I'm going to add to it to finish off should we ever get a second stimulus check. I'll stimulate the economy by finishing off my living room with like a rug, some shelving, and things like that. I plan on kind of filming room tours as I finish off rooms in the house. There you have it. I hope you enjoy this. So first we have my philodendron Brazil. It is really happy up here on my fridge. I just rotated it because the side was looking a little bit sparse. But overall, it's really happy here. I'm just hoping I can get this side to fill out a little bit more like the other side. See? I really love this one. This next plant is the first Hoya I ever got. In fact, I call it Tatsia. It's an acronym for the one that started it all. It's such a beautiful Hoya pubic calyx splash, and it's just exploding with growth all over the place. I love this plant so much. It seems to be really happy here, and I love how splashy the leaves are. Tons of little baby leaves everywhere. This little succulent was a gift from one of my coworkers, so it's just hanging out here on the table. I'm not sure what it's called. I've got a prop box going with my Hoya Bertoni, and there is another Hoya in there that you'll see more of later. It's just some sphagnum in a takeout box, and it's rooting pretty well. Here is this sort of messy window ledge with a released cactus that she calls Gemma, some baby aloe, cuttings of variegated string of hearts, and then some more succulents and cactus, random ones that I've acquired. Here is my Hoya Crimson Princess. This is the only portion that is really still variegated, and this is my big variegated string of hearts. It's not big, but it's the original. Next is my Hoya linearis. I love this plant. It seems to be pretty happy. I've got kind of a variety of plants sitting up here on this ledge, including this succulent that seems to sometimes like life and other times it doesn't. The linearis has a lot of new growth kind of coming in. I can't believe how long it is. I have another one upstairs that I might combine them eventually, but I'm not ready to do that just yet. Another succulent that I can't remember the name of, my Hoya Bella cutting that's rooted really nicely. Really love this plant. I never thought I would. And then this is a Hoya numeroides that's rooting. And then here is my kitchen plant wall. I have a ton of little plants up here. Not a ton, but like, you know. If you want more detail of this, like me pulling them down, I can do that. But for right now, I'm kind of just gonna, the Rhaphidophora tetrasperma spider plant, Monstera Peru. Love this. Like, gasped when this one came out of the box. It's so stunning. Fernleaf cactus. And a marble queen pothos. Then my Syngonium Pelea baby tears, tiny tears. Down here is my crocodile fern. Love the veining on this guy. And then this is just a little aloe that I got from IKEA. This is my big snake plant. We've named it Nagini. It is massive. I love it. I'm so happy to have this plant. I just got it for 14 bucks at Lowe's. Best deal. This is my Hoya. It's either a Kentiana or a Wyetii. I'm not sure which one. And it's just dying a slow death. I'm trying to get it to reroot in LECA right now, but it is iffy at best, honestly. I'm hoping it survives. Here's Big Mike, my big old Kimberly fern. And, you know, it has its good days and its bad days. It's really crispy right now. I'm trying to find a new spot for it in the new house. Blah. Just a little propagation station. There's some more of that Hoya Kentiana / Wyetii in there. Trying to see which way I can get this thing to root. Down here, I have my begonia, Wyetii. There's more to that name, I can't remember. Didn't know how beautiful begonias were until I got this. It's metallic silver spots all over and just stunning. The back of the leaves are red and sparkly, and there's nothing that the camera can do to do it justice. It is just stunning in person. This is one of the leaves that came in shipping, a little bit damaged. This one had a little bit more damage in shipping, but these two leaves have come in my care, and they're just beautiful. And there's another little guy coming in there. This is my Alocasia Silver Dragon. Oh, this leaf came in my care. The other two leaves were quite small, and then this guy came right out. Boom. Love this. It's also in LECA. This is just my regular ZZ. I love this plant. It has grown quite a bit since I got it. And I don't know, I love it. It seems to be happy. This is a little baby snake plant. This one is Cirrus. I just got this one from IKEA as well. This is, I believe that it's called like the Hayworth succulent. And this is yet another snake plant. This is Ka. I've named the snake plants. Some of the plants I've named, some of them don't. So, yep, this one came from Bloomscape. The ZZ came from Bloomscape. Ooh. This is my bird of paradise. Its name is Panchito Pistoles. Like one of the 3 caballeros from like Disney. Love this. Beautiful, beautiful plant. Also from Lowe's. Next to it is my Monstera Deliciosa. And it's starting to get fenestrations on the leaves. I've got 2 so far. And the rest of the leaves are, this was one of the first leaves that came in my care. The little one down there. And in comparison, it's gotten so huge. I can't even believe it. And it's outgrown its pole. So luckily I can add extensions to that. Maybe when the next round of leaves comes through. This is Edgar. He is my Raven ZZ. This is such a beautiful plant. It got stuck in the mail for a month, but it seems to be doing all right. Over here, this guy has seen better days. This is just a little peperomia. I don't remember what type it is, but it's really pretty. It's really grown on me. I didn't think I used to like peperomia, but I don't know. This one's found its way into my heart. Aiden accidentally dropped it recently, so there's like dirt on the windowsill. Then this is my little Pelia Baby Tears. It also has really iridescent metallic leaves and is sparkly in the sun. It's really beautiful. I love it. It has like a bluish hue to it that, again, the camera really can't do it justice, but it's a beautiful little plant. This is my Hoya Crinkle 8. It's very dusty, but overall it seems pretty happy. This one was Trio Star something. I don't remember the name. Down here is another snake plant. This guy seems to be really happy here. He's started to grow quite a bit. It's the Moonshine Sansevieria. And I just think he's beautiful. Yeah. And then above those, I have this purple Zabrina from Wild Interiors. That one's hanging now. Seems quite happy there. Despite the level of neglect this plant has experienced, somehow my pink polka dot plant's still alive. It just won't die. And then next to it, I have tried to regrow my string of dolphins. It's kind of back from the dead, but the leaves are a little weird. This is the original Hoya Crimson Princess, but only like a couple of the leaves are variegated. The rest of it is completely reverted. So it's just like a regular green Carnosa Hoya, which is fine. And here is my Thanksgiving cactus. It's grown quite a bit recently. If I can get this pretty thing to bloom, I'll be so thrilled. Here is my philodendron micans. Leaves are a little dusty, but I love this plant and it is really happy in here. Love the color of the new growth. Then nearby is a philodendron melanochrysum that I just don't even, I bought it like this. I thought it was a good deal, but it's kind of sad looking. This is my Alocasia Black Velvet. I converted it to Leca, and it wasn't a smooth transition, I'll just say. This is my Albo Syngonium. And down here is my Alocasia Regal Shield that was thriving and beautiful, and then it threw a temper tantrum when I moved, and I don't know, I tried to transfer it to Leca, and it's... Honestly, if it just lives, I'll be happy. It lost all its roots in the transition. I messed up and they rotted, and now it looks like this. Here is my Scindapsus. I don't know which variety it is. It came from Bloomscape, and it's really happy and healthy and just thriving and looking beautiful, and I think it is just so pretty. It's one of my favorite plants. Then this is another little mini living wall that I have in my bedroom with a bunch of mounted plants. First, I just have a green philodendron that has been mounted. And then this is another Hoya Pupa Calyx. It's not as splashy as the other one, and I got this one from Pistol's Nursery, and this one was a mount I got off Etsy. These are my air plants that I had in my last video. They're just hung on the wall now, and some of them are doing better than others, but I love them. I want more air plants for sure. Here are my Hoya from that Hoya unboxing I did. This is the Linearis that I got from Russia. It's pretty happy. I'm seeing some new growth. It really has bounced back from its, month-long trip in the mail. And this is the Finlansonii. It's also doing quite well. There's a new baby leaf coming, and it's interesting because it just has the leaf. There's no tendril. And I feel like that's kind of new. Usually they throw out the long tendrils before they start growing leaves, but maybe that one just grows different. This is the Carnosa Stardust. It also has some new growth coming in, 2 new little baby leaves. Really excited to see how they look. It's recovered really nicely. And then this is the Talmansonii, and it is the fuzziest gosh dang plant. It's so hairy. I can't even describe. There is a little peduncle there as well, but I don't think it's going to bloom. I do love how fuzzy this is though. Alright, well, I hope that you enjoyed that, and that I will see you again for another video soon. Bye!